There we go.
Ready? Okay. So if you can just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your work, that'd be great.
So my name is Robert Cabrales, or Roberto like my mother calls me. I'm the community organizer with Communities for a Better Environment, and I've been with the organization for 9 years tomorrow.
Oh,
As an organizer, and then as a staff, and previous to that, maybe like 14 years with the organization in total. I was a volunteer at the youth program. So I work with the parents. I work with a group of adult volunteers. It's called United Residents for South. So many acronyms. United Residents of Southeast LA for Environmental Justice. It's a group of moms, a couple dads, mostly moms and grandmothers. From Huntington Park, Southgate, Bell, Maywood, some from unincorporated Florence area, but it's focusing in the Southeast LA, and we mainly work on environmental justice issues. I mean, the focus of the work is ultimately environmental, specifically on environmental justice, dealing with industrial pollution. We have a lot of industrial areas with manufacturing in Huntington Park. We're right next to Vernon, so that's the focus of the work, and we've been able to have some pretty good campaigns and some victories in the past. So I'm here to talk about that with a group of folks.
right. That's awesome. Do you have any tips for people about how they could organize around policy advocacy or campaigning?
Well, it's a lot of work. Ultimately it's a lot of work, but one has to have patience. I mean, it's easy to get frustrated because you put together a meeting and nobody shows up. I think that's ultimately the big stressors for organizers. Anybody who's an organizer and puts together a meeting, like I said, and nobody shows up, or there's only 5 people and you rented a space for 100 people, it's a frustrating thing, So I think it just one needs to be patient, but at the same time be going out and actually targeting the organized groups, make connections, network, get out into the community and talk to the churches, the parent centers, the schools, any organized group in the community, just get out there. And then if people are comfortable with the work and are familiar with the work and familiar with your personality, I think that would be easy. It'll make it easier. But it's hard. It's nothing easy.
Yeah.
The first couple of years of my organizing experience was very stressful. I think I almost cried a couple of times because I wasn't sure if I was doing the right thing. I knew what organizing was, but I just wasn't sure how come people weren't coming to my meetings. So again, it's just one of those things that people have to have patience. I think I was just hoping, thinking big and hoping for big turnout, but I think now all that has changed. I think it's easier.
So patience, and would you say collaboration and networking are good tips to keep in mind?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. We have one more question for you. Well, could you name 3 ways that community organizing has benefited your work around air quality issues?
Well, we stop a lot of pollution, so I think that organizing has
And how would you say you stop the pollution?
Well, we stopped 2 power plants since I've been with the organization.
That's great.
I think that's big.
That's major.
We stopped the expansion of the 710 freeway up to this point, along with the coalition and the different organizations working it. So I think the fact that we've been able to put a hold on more sources of pollution in the community, and organizing has been a big part of that. Of course, the legal aspect of it and the lawsuits have been very important in ensuring that CEQA, the California Environmental Quality Act, has been respected, but ultimately the health of the community have been respected. I think that's important, but organizing has been a big part.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't do anything without the community. You can have the attorneys going to court and doing everything, but you don't have the support from the community. It's almost like I know a lot of groups who do a lot of great work with legal efforts, and they don't have a big base. And it's nothing bad, they do great work, but folks who have the organizing and the people behind the legal efforts.
Yeah.
It's always going to make a difference. It's going to be a stronger voice from the community.
That's great. I think
All right,
that's
then.
it. Thank you.